What is going on, CHWA Nation? This is ring announcer Dilly here, and I am with our senior ref, Jeremy the Ref. Say hi to the nation, Jeremy.
What's up, CHWA Nation?
So we are here to kind of talk about what's coming up in CHWA Presents May Day. Jeremy is going to be our ref for the main event between Drew Carter and Damian Blackwell for this nice, prestigious CHWA Heavyweight Championship. In a Cottage Hills street fight. So that's going to be a very interesting match. And Jeremy, so I'm a little curious. So we kind of wanted to talk to you about, what it's like reffing a match like this, and especially to this caliber. So tell us a little bit of your opinion on reffing a match for a heavyweight title.
Dilly, there's a lot of stakes behind it, man. This belt is prestigious for a reason. The matches that are contested for it, they're probably the most important on the card. They're just that important.
It's okay.
But nah, the lengths that these men go to get this title shows you how important it is. They fight, they scratch, they claw. They pull out every trick in the book to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason why I know these two are going to tear the house down this Sunday.
Yeah. Speaking on that, you're not wrong. Drew Carter, just to get this belt off of Damian Blackwell, decided to interfere in a match and give Damian a couple chair shots, and then told Sean Valiant to finish it. It seems that both men are willing to do damn near everything to get a hold of this belt, and I can see why. It's nice, pretty gold, silver, got some red inlays. It's a really nice belt. So, why don't you tell the nation a little bit about your experience reffing matches in general, but obviously, with the heavyweight championship, it's a little different than wrestling, say, a regular singles match or a tag match. Even for, other belts, this is a little bit of a higher quality that you need when reffing those particular matches, which no disrespect to the other champions, but it's the heavyweight main title for a reason. So what's your experience reffing matches, and especially these type of caliber matches?
Well, I was there when Damian won that title for PT Becca. I was there for every single title defense he had in his reign with that belt. With this belt, it's another level. They throw out everything they can. PM and PT went for over an hour just to get this belt. Damian wanted it. And I'll agree. He earned it. He deserved it. And he was a fighting champion. He took on everybody. Aleister Crowe, Kenneth Collins, Sean Valiant. He took on Angelo Grimsley. He took on Harlock Cross. He even took on Equinox.
Mm-hmm.
The big bad Russian. In that match, Equinox damn near killed me, all because I didn't count the 3 because Damian kicked out. He was that angry because he wanted the belt that bad. He's held that belt before, and whenever he has the chance to get it back, you're damn right he's going to do everything he can to get it.
Yeah.
So the drive to get it, I understand. I understand why they throw out and do everything they can. Damian was so crushed losing this title to Sean Valiant. Chaos Jester cashed in. He won it. Unveiled this brand new belt that sits here right before us. And it's like an ecstasy, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you hold that belt for the first time, hold it right up in front of the crowd, the energy in the room, there's nothing else like it. And it's great to feel that energy with everybody, you included, when the champion holds out that belt after killing themselves to get it. And then look what happened from the ashes. Chaos Jester's first title defense against Sean Valiant and Damian Blackwell. It was a hard-fought match. Chaos managed to pull out the victory. But then afterwards, Damian came to that realization. Once again, he failed to get what was his for so long.
Yeah.
And Halo gave him the objective. If you have to, make a point. And he went after Chaos Jester, pummeled the hell out of him. I confronted him about it. I was like, why are you doing this? And then he laid me out. I was out for the rest of the show, man. Like, you guys had to come wake me up.
Yeah, no, this belt seems to have a mysticism behind it that, you know, to your point, you know, Damian kind of snapping and doing some things we've never really seen him do before. But, you know, that he seems to have moved past it and grown on that. But
I think he has.
You know, and not only Damian doing it, but Carter. Carter seemed to be just as greedy and hungry for this belt. So much so, he was interfering the entire month with this, you know, trying to get his hands on it, and now seemingly, you know, he's this close, literally a week away, and then he gets his match with Damian, and one of them is going to be walking out with this belt.
And Carter, I gotta give him credit. I was there. I was the only referee for that Rumble, and I gotta admit, he played it smart. There was him and there was 34 other competitors. Almost our entire roster was in that match, and it may not be the most fairest way to win, but he did it.
He did.
It was effective. The fans were so upset. Tommy Davis had just thrown out Kenneth Collins. I could see on the look on their faces, they were so happy when they thought Tommy won. The moment Carter popped out from behind him, there was a gasp. The fans were just in complete disarray. They were so upset. And then he got in there, took Tommy out.
Yeah. You know, that's something that a lot of people may not agree with, but you're absolutely right. It was a fair strategy, 100% legal to, dip out of the ring. And what a very smart move on his part to, hide, basically. You can call it what you want, but
right.
Well, the man disappeared when nobody noticed and waited for the prime opportunity where Tommy Davis comes out. He's gassed from facing Jeremy Lightfoot, Kenneth Collins. I know Chris Exis was in that final five. And then Tommy celebrating and not realizing Drew Carter comes up behind him and dumps him over the top. That's very smart of Drew Carter. Why wrestle 15 other guys whenever you can let them gas each other out and come in and, he basically took a nice little nap for 20 minutes, I think.
Exactly. All you had to do was wait for the right opportunity, and it came. I felt bad for Tommy, I can't lie. But like I said, fair strategy, it worked to perfection, and now he's in a position he's not been in a long time. He hasn't held that belt in, if I'm not mistaken, 4 years? 2018 was the last when he first won it?
I don't exactly know with Drew, because Drew was in the company before I joined, and he was gone before I came in. The last I know, at least with Damian, was when Damian won the heavyweight title off of Chris Exodus at a CHWA Christmas in 2019. That was the last year I know he had it, but he unfortunately was promptly robbed of it by Johnny Banks via cash-in. But this is different. Damian's not a kid anymore. He's got his own fiance, and Drew is honestly probably the best he's ever been, even after coming off of knee troubles. Because I don't know if he actually had surgery or anything.
Oh, he did. I've heard through the grapevine he did.
Yeah, see, then
a full-on medical operation.
Knee surgery, but he seems to be better than he ever has been from the way I understand it. But so, what does it mean to you to ref matches like this for the heavyweight title, or for say the tag team titles. I know we have the CHWA United States Championships up on the line at May Day.
National Championship, but that in that case is being awarded to Kenneth Collins.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I can't say anything about that. I don't agree with Vicious Victoria, but she's the GM, so
exactly
she can do as she wants, unfortunately. But let's what is it to you? What does it mean to you to ref these type of matches?
Honestly, it makes me feel accomplished as a referee. To be able to ref probably one of, if not the most important matches on the card. Because this belt, the prestige it has, it's hard to describe it. The feeling that you get in that match, because both of them are going out of their way to get it. PT and Damien, their match went for a whole hour. PT was not letting go of that belt because he wanted it. Same with Damien. But one had to come out the winner, and Damien emerged victorious. The same was when he faced Aleister Crow, twice in a row. He beat him, but he went through hell to do it. At a CHWA Christmas, you remember, they tore up that ring and put each other through hell, stapled each other, beat each other with every weapon they could get their hands on.
Yep.
There's just no other feeling like it. And like I said, that's what makes me feel so accomplished, because I'm refereeing a match that has so much importance behind it for something that with that much prestige. It makes me feel extremely happy, and to be in that environment with all of you with this championship.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people don't give credit to. Is this man is basically in charge of who is going to represent CHWA as the leader of the wrestlers and the rosters. This belt basically goes out and says, you're the best of the entire best of CHWA. So you are charged with making sure that you judge fairly, but also it is down to you with that 3 count of who is going to be the new face of CHWA. And that's a lot of pressure.
It is, because the person who doesn't get the win, they're going to be upset. Hell, look at Damien, what he did to me from the Ashes. But no matter what, you got to make that call, and no matter which one it is, whether it's him or whether it's Carter, either one of them is walking out with this title. And I will raise their hand at the end of it. Doesn't matter if they're hurt, doesn't matter if I'm hurt. I'm going to be in there 1, 2, 3, or if he makes him tap out, or if Damien or Drew Carter give up for some reason. Doesn't matter. I will be there to make that call, raise their arm, and award them this belt. I mean, you never know. You might see tears roll down both eyes. This could be Damien's chance at a 3rd reign with this belt. This could be a chance for Carter to have his 2nd ring with it. And either one, it's hard to call who's going to win it.
Yeah,
I definitely can't.
No, I've seen both of these men wrestle enough that I can't tell you who it is, who's going to walk out on top. But I think that's going to be it for you guys to watch. So come out this Sunday at 127 West MacArthur Drive, Cottage Hills, Illinois 62018 to see CHWA Presents Mayday. And if you aren't here live and in person, go out and make sure you are subscribed to our 4 Live tier on patreon.com/CHWA, because that is where all of our pay-per-views go. You're not going to see it anywhere else unless you're here. So until then, Jeremy, our senior ref, ring announcer Dilly, and we are out.
Peace.
Bye, guys.